Welcome to the Skip the Lines podcast with Jonathan Mitchell. I am your host, Jonathan Mitchell, and today we have with us a special guest, Jacob Davenport, who is the founder and CEO of Real Estate Mastery 101, based out of Sacramento, California, covering all of Northern California. Flew all the way down today at 5 a.m. to be here. Welcome, man. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for connecting with me. And it's just a pleasure to be on your podcast and mastermind and really just get the vibe, man, because it's about people.
Love it, bro. So we connected on social media. You were on you did a podcast with someone here that's in the San Diego market. And I saw it and I reached out to you and said, what up, dude?
Yeah.
Let's be friends.
Yeah.
Let's make some money.
Let's do it.
And then we hopped on a call. We vibed on some, kind of our upbringings and just kind of our philosophy on life and business. And we said, let's get together and shoot a pod, put some content together and see how we connect. And here we are.
And it's a blessing. You know, you're very intentional. And I think that that's one of the things that the real estate space needs. And that's why I'm digging your vibe. I'm picking up the pieces, brother, and I'm enjoying myself here.
Love it, man. Thank you for the kind words. You've been showering on me. I appreciate it. You know, it makes me just want to work harder. So let's get into it. So let's tell the people a little bit about you, a little bit about your background before we get into sort of your real estate mantra and then the focus round. So you're born and raised in Sacramento, you told me, but kind of tell the people a little bit about your background, play sports in high school, you know, some things that you want to share.
Yeah, I'm from Sacramento, California, born and raised. We got 5 brothers and 5 sisters, so come from a big family. My mom worked her butt off to make ends meet, so no sad story, just humble beginnings. Very similar to most people, right? Played a lot of basketball coming up, but always been entrepreneurial.
Are you a Kings fan?
Kings fan.
Hardcore?
Not hardcore, but that's from my city, so I carry it on my back anywhere I go.
You guys are doing better the last couple of years, man. The squad's legit.
There's some progress,
yeah,
but
bro.
it's any man's game any year, so I'm not too deep into it.
Better than the Mike Bibby days.
This is true.
Yeah.
I'm a Jason Williams fan. Right?
Okay.
So
he was a sav.
He was dope.
White chocolate.
I'm telling you. See,
Yeah.
I know. See,
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, just born and raised in Sacramento. Always really been entrepreneurial. Always was a hard worker, and through ups, downs, and turnarounds, I've evolved and landed in real estate investing.
Love it, man. Great place. I was thinking about business today when I was on the treadmill, and not only real estate, but business specifically, it can equate to running in a lot of different ways. It's really tough at first when you first start running, right? Most people should be doing it, right? But most people don't. So I think everyone should be exercising. A lot of people don't exercise. I think there's a lot of people that could be in business. They don't want to be in business because either they're lazy or they have fear or they haven't conquered the mindset of you can do it. They haven't been encouraged enough. The other thing about running is there's ups and downs. You'll get endorphin highs when you're on a run and you'll be like, I should do this every day all the time. Then the next day you don't have those endorphins pumping. You got to get up, you got to lace up your shoes. Goggins talks about that.
Yes.
The next day and go for it again. And so it's like that in business. And then you'll get to a place to where let's say you started out and you only could run a mile, but then a couple weeks goes by and then you can run 2 miles and then 3 and then 4 and then 5. It gets to a place in business where you have different problems and different challenges to overcome, but you've already passed the point of where you're not a startup anymore.
Yes.
So if I get to mile 6 in my run, now I want to get to mile 10, but I'm not like the guy behind me who hasn't put on his shoes and doesn't know what it feels like to run 1 mile. So I feel like business is like that because we always want to grow and scale in our business, but there's always going to be new challenges because when you get to mile 6, now my foot hurts. Now my hamstring's starting to go a little bit, right? When it wasn't just a mindset thing, I got to get on this treadmill. I'm tired, right? I don't want to do this. My brain's telling me to stop. I got to push through that. So I feel like business and running are very, very similar in a lot of different ways. And the great thing about business and running is literally you can get going with almost nothing. All you need to run is a pair of shoes and a treadmill or outside. Put on your you can run barefoot. Put on your shoes and get going. Business with the right people around you, with the right team, with the right atmosphere, with the right attitude, you can do the same thing. And we are going to get into that. We start talking about what you bring to the table, and your value proposition and the community that you are growing and sharing with other young entrepreneurs. So we will circle back on that